Now we're gonna show you the type of gangster Lil Chief Mo and niggas like him in the Midwest are.
People have all kinds of beliefs and reasons they do things, even crime. But in Omaha, Nebraska, one man was shot the world and his community what was deemed one of the worst crimes in Omaha history. Nico Jenkins, and a crime spree that left 4 people gone. On this episode of Hood Tales, let's go back and talk a little bit about Nico's childhood. Allegedly not a stranger to the law or crime, Nico would have run-ins with authorities early on. At just age 7, he was caught bringing a loaded blicky to school. By age 13, a few different assaults on his record, but at 15, Nico would commit a crime that sent him to prison, 2 armed carjackings in which the young man was caught and found guilty and sentenced to 21 years in prison. While locked up, Nico would tell officers in the state of Nebraska he hears voices and is not in control of his actions. His girlfriend at the time even said she told the state Nico wasn't right in the head and wasn't ready to return back to society. But after serving only 10.5 years on a 21-year sentence, the young man would be set free, now at age 26. But within just 1 month of being home, Nico would commit 4 crimes that shook Omaha and ended him on death row. Let's discuss the alleged crimes. 2 men were lured by Nico in a promise of linking up with 2 of his female family members. When the 2 men showed up, they were sitting in the car when they was ambushed, robbed, and shot multiple times, leaving them both gone on the scene. Nico then allegedly got the help of his family members, one being his sister, to help with the next scheme. Curtis Bradford was a young man that Nico met while they was both in prison. Nico called the man, telling him they were going to lick together. But once Curtis arrived, Nico and his sister would hit the young man in the car while sitting in the garage. To further the spree, the siblings would go carjack a woman on her way home from work. Andrea Kruger complied with Nico's demands and got out of the vehicle, pleading with him not to shoot. But unfortunately, she was hit and gone at the scene. Police checked surveillance of the scene of the last hit, and they saw Nico in a car by a McDonald's, but had no evidence. Then one day he was picked up for making threats. While at the precinct, police said they had ballistics and evidence connecting him to the hit of Andrea. In an 8-hour interview, Nico eventually confessed to all 4 hits. But things would get crazy. Allegedly, he told police he would not sleep for 36 hours at a time until he sacrificed someone to an Egyptian god. Nico stated he heard voices and he had to do it. He broke down and said during his time incarcerated, he cried out for help, but did not receive any from the state, and he just wanted the voices to stop. Some people felt as though Nico was telling the truth, but others felt as though it was just him plotting.